Hello and welcome to Psychic Moon Tarot reading. And today I'm going to do coffee cup reading for you. And this coffee cup reading is for what's coming, what can you expect in the month ahead of February. What's coming in February? So you have three piles here, as you can see. Pile number one is this cup and saucer with pyrite. Pile number two is this cup and saucer with citrine rock. And pile number three is this cup and saucer with tiger eye. So these are your choices. You can pause the video here and make your choice and click on the timestamps mentioned in the description bar below so you can go directly to your chosen pile. All right. I will begin with pile number one. So pile number one, whoever have chosen this cup and saucer and this pyrite. This is your reading, and let's see what we have in your cup. I see three necks uh, coming out, and they kind of look like three tortoises stretching their necks out of their shell, trying to see what's beyond or what's further away. There is a lot going on here. Right there, let me just zoom in. If you could see this man with eyebrows raised, with a mustache and a funny hairstyle, it's like a man with two side plaits. This man is astonished by something. I'm sensing that something could surprise you in the horizon. This month, it could be about sudden surprises, um, things coming up suddenly, something that you never expected, something of that sort could come out. And I also see that probably this is a woman who is dressed like a man, because I see it could be not a woman but a girl child, because I see these fringes on the forehead and two side plaits, eyebrows raised, and a mustache. So it could be like a drama, like a play. A girl child is doing a play where, she had to dress up like this. I don't know why this information is coming here. Probably it has something to do with you. Um, or you could be in a situation where you have to pretend to be someone else. I'm getting this energy of trying to pretend to be powerful when you're not, when you're vulnerable and naive, and you're trying to take this role of being at a power position. You could be in a situation where you need to step up and be in that uh, power position where you will have to take important calls, like be a manager for a day, or it's kind of a role play, but it's more on, you know on a more materialistic realm, kind of For a day, probably you're given this opportunity to look after the entire office or look after the entire house, and you will have to step up and be in that power position where you imitate the role of the other person who was in normal cases in charge of that job. So that's what I'm seeing, and that could come as a surprise. And when it comes to you, you may raise your eyebrows and say to yourself, "Oh my God, can I do this? Is that for real?" Something of that sort. Your reaction is going to be in shock, in surprise, not expecting such a thing coming your way. Sorry, my nose is blocked, and that's why my voice could also appear to be different. This month of February, I see that some of you need to be paying attention to your diet because there is your intestines could be overloaded, or there's something to do with your intestines. Either you're not drinking enough water or you're doing something wrong. The drainage passage is not very clear, is what I'm trying to say here. I see that three of your spirit guides or your ancestors are trying to hold hands together and protect you. Okay? There is a strong circle of protection that you are in. This is a circle of protection that I see where three people are holding hands around you. These could be three ancestors of yours who are protecting you from a lot of evil eye, from a lot of nazar, from a lot of negative influences. And I also see a time that you may have a glimpse of these three spirits. Okay, I see in the month of February you may have a vision of these three spirits in a very spooky way, in a very unnatural way that may freak you out. And that's why you are raising your eyebrows. Because I see this man right opposite these three figures. You're looking at them and you raise your eyebrows with doubt, with, this sudden feeling of shock. You would recognize who are these three people. It could be your grandparents. It could be, if your parents are not alive anymore, it could be your parents too, or your grandparents or your great grandparents. Overall, I see February is going to be a busy month for most of you. It's like every day you have a bunch of tasks. You barely will have any time to leisure around, any free time around. I see that you will be hustling every day of February. So make sure you have that energy for it. It's going to be a power packed month. There's going to be a lot that is coming up. Okay. Work wise, also, there is a lot that could be on your plate. You could feel burnt out. So make sure that you rest well, you drink enough water, you take proper breaks. And that's why um, it's very important to, take care of yourself amongst this busy energy that I see here. It's very, very busy. I feel that you haven't been so busy for quite some time now. Probably at least for the last 3, 4 months, you haven't been so busy. And the energy of this month may make you feel burnt out. So you absolutely need to take care of your health. All right, let me have a look at the saucer. It's dried out, and I see a new moon solar eclipse. So, whatever work you're putting in now, I see you will see the results around the new moon solar eclipse whenever it is happening next. Okay, any solar eclipse that is happening, full, not partial, but a full solar eclipse, I would say. It is going to show you the results of these hustles that you have been through in the month of February. These will show results. Okay, let me also have a look at your tarot cards. Group number one, how does the month of February look like for you? How does the month of February look like for you? Group number one. Let me give them a good shuffle before I pick cards. Group number one, your month of February energy. The moon, two of wands, and seven of cups. I see that you will have a lot of work opportunities. You will be trying a lot of new things, and you will have to, there will be instances where you just have to take a blind shot. By just have to take a blind shot is what I mean. What I mean is, you just have to pick one without really knowing what it is leading to, because there's no harm. But you absolutely need to make choices this month. I see you making a lot of choices this month, because you will be presented a lot of choices, and it may overwhelm you if you put in too much thought in which one should I choose, because in most cases you may not have a full background of what it is about. You just have to randomly make a choice, and you have to trust the darkness, you have to trust the uncertainty. Where is this choice leading to? Okay, because if you don't make these choices, if you choose to not choose, it would make you feel stagnant, and these opportunities are not coming anytime soon again. So make the most of it, make choices, be it informed or not informed, but it's important to make choices and not let the fear of uncertainty block you. All right, that was your message, group number one. I hope you found it helpful. And if you liked this reading, please give me a like button, and also subscribe to my channel if you're new here, and comment below what you feel about this reading. And I will see you soon in my next one. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Hello, group number two. If you have chosen this combination and this crystal right here, the citrine, this is your pile, and let's find out how does the month of February look like for you. I hope you can see this clearly. I see a human body hanging with, the legs folded, and that is giving me this feeling of jumping with joy. This figure right here, let me just zoom in a little. Yeah. So I see this figure right here jumping with joy. And I also see here a winner's cup. I see some of you winning something this month. You're winning something for sure. If not literally winning, the feeling could be of winning something. And I see a very strong demarcation of the upper layer of the cup and the lower layer, right where the handle meets. And there are a lot of cords connecting. I see that your subconscious mind, group number two, is channeling a lot of messages from the divine in the month of February. It's like a downpour of information coming in, you know. For some, I also see that you could be coming out of a shell, or you could be, probably you have been indoors for a really long time, and now in February you're finally seeing the light. You're finally coming out of that shell. You're finally moving out, going out to see some place, or you're finally taking a vacation. It could be as simple as going for a vacation, soaking up the sun a lot more. Last few months you have spent a lot indoors, and that's why it's like you are jumping out of a boundary. Some of you, I also see the feeling is like winning a race. It's like this finishing line, and you're touching that finishing line and jumping with joy. A lot of you, okay, so pile number two, let me be clear. Like pile number two, this month is all about pushing your limits, coming out, stepping out of your limits. You know, I see the strong demarcation of a limit line, and a lot of energy surging is happening, a lot of energy is surging up, and you will feel that energy surge. You will feel much more motivated, much more driven. And I see that a lot of deep rooted issues may come out to get resolved. And you yourself are, you are at your fullest, highest potential. There's a lot of upsurge of energy levels. You will feel far more energetic, and you will have a lot of passion at work. You will have a lot of passion and motivation to do your best. And yeah, I see these cords connecting you to the root from up above, from your subconscious mind, from the divine. You're channeling a lot of messages. A lot of divine intervention is happening in your life. From nowhere, you will feel like taking a certain step, and that would turn to be very beneficial. Okay. From nowhere, you might have this intuitive urge to go somewhere and you finally meet your soulmate, something of that sort. I also see that, almost three-fourths of the cup has this limit, and that's this one-fourth is it's like eruptions. It's like the volcano erupting from that three-fourth part, which doesn't have any limits. So I see that wherever you get a chance, you will give your all. There is nothing that is binding you this month. There's nothing that can stop you this month. Your energy potential is limitless. Group number two. You will be vibrating at a very high frequency because you will feel very enthusiastic about life. Some of you, I feel, could be going to some hotter climate destinations. I see a lot of sunlight here. Let me look at the saucer. I'm seeing a circle with this horseshoe kind of a circle with a little opening, and that is kind of telling me that, it's like this horseshoe, and the energy around you is going to boost your moves. Like, if you intend to run 5 miles, the universe is going to give you energy to run 10 miles. You will double, you will overperform, you will be an overachiever this month. Let me look at your tarot cards. Group number two. How does the month of February look like for you? Let me give this a good shuffle before I start reading with it. Group number two. How does your month of February look like? Group number two. How does the month of February look like to you? Knight of Cups. Okay. Two of Swords. Three of Wands and the Tower. Okay. So I see this volcano of energy right there that I was talking about in this Tower card. And I see there is a lot of exciting And Knight of Cups and Two of Swords is giving me this energy of trying to choose between two potential partners. It's like you don't know which one to choose, and you're hoping to have a long lasting relationship with whichever one you choose. That's the energy that I see here. Any advice for you? Any advice? Any advice for you, group number two? Your advice is to be open to new adventure. Be open to step into this feeling of not knowing where you're stepping into. If you're too cautious, it's going to add a lot of stress. Have fun. Have fun. Do not have too many expectations. Do not restrict yourself with the thought of whichever I choose must or should last a long time. Don't put that pressure on yourself, because I see that if you do that, it's going to kill all the fun. Okay? For some of you, it's about the choice of a potential lover, but for some, it's about choosing where to go, which destination to go. You're planning to travel the world, you're planning to go somewhere, and you don't know, should I go to this place or to that place? Choose whichever excites you more. Choose something new, something that you've never done before. Choose new experiences. This energy that I see here is very similar to this figure right here. It's the Fool energy. Be ready for new adventure. Be ready for that adrenaline rush. Be ready to experience new feelings. Be ready to step out of your comfort zone. Okay, that is what your February is all about. Group number two, I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comment section if you liked this reading. And I will see you soon in my next reading. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you get notified every time I post a new reading. And I will see you in my next one. Till then, take care. Bye bye. And I will move on to group number three. So, group number three, whoever have chosen this combination, the tiger eye crystal and this cup and saucer, this is your reading for the month of February. And let's look at what's in store for you this month. I see you leading a bunch of people. A lot of people are going to follow you. You are heading a group, you are heading a community, or you're heading a cause. A lot of people are backing you, and you are moving ahead, you're marching ahead indeed. That's the energy that I'm seeing here in February for you. Group number three. You could be ahead. I also see this could mean that you could be ahead of a lot of people around you. Um, you would gain a lot of attention because you are ahead of your schedule. or you are finishing your work before schedule, before time, and you are setting an example for a lot of you behind you. They're looking at you and taking inspiration on your footsteps. I see an overflowing cup in the month of February for you, group number two. There could be a surge of emotions. You could be feeling like the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is about feeling fulfilled. It's like your cup is overflowing with joy, emotion, fulfillment. You're feeling very fulfilled by whatever you're doing in your relationships and your work in every which way. There's a lot of fulfillment energy for you, group number three, this month in February. I also see a very harmonic uh, energy that is being blessed upon you. It's like the dance of spirits. It's like you're being blessed by these, dancing spirits around you. There is a lot of blessings. There is a lot of divine blessings that you're receiving. This looks like to me a dancing woman wearing very, very flowy kind of a gown or a robe. And there are other people dancing around this woman. There is a lot of fun, frolic energy around you this month, February, group number three. You are going to be the life of a party. You are going to be who's going to be stealing the show wherever you go. You will attract a lot of attention around you if you, whether be it an office, a party, a social gathering. Everyone will look at you, everyone will compliment you for what you're wearing. People will compliment you on how you look. There is a lot of attention on you in February, I see. Group number three. And you're asked to enjoy this moment. You're asked to have fun. You're asked to relish this time. You're asked to be grateful because the Ace of Cups energy is also about feeling grateful, feeling so happy and so fulfilled that you're grateful for the divine energy for making things possible for you to feel that way. So I see emotionally you're feeling very content, very happy, and dancing with joy. Let's look at the saucer. I remember when I was pouring onto this cup, a lot of coffee got spilled out of the saucer. So I see a lot of abundance getting spilling off. You will have so much money that you will have that urge to give away to people who need. You will be donating something this month. You will be working on some kind of charity or cause to help the poor or to help people who need that money. There is this energy of trying to give away, spilling over the goodness that you have to someone else who needs it more. Okay, because your cup is already full. So it's overflowing with that fullness. It was overflowing here and it is also overflowing here. So let me have a look at your tarot cards and see what else do you need to know. Group number 3. How does the month of February look like for you? Like for you. Group number 3. Oops. The cards that fell on the floor are Three of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. I see that you were always wishing to have that excess of wealth, that abundance of wealth, and that is what is coming to you this month. You will absolutely feel like this, what you wished for. I see a major wish fulfillment happening for group number 3 in terms of money, in terms of wealth, in terms of financial status. You always wished to have enough to give away to people, and that's exactly what's happening. Princess of Wands. Something that you have been waiting for is coming to you. And this is the sun energy. You've been waiting for reasons to feel that positive surge. You have been waiting for this feeling of, being strong inside out, financial stability, uh, good health, strength, good digestive powers. A lot of sunshine energy is coming to you this month of February. Any advice? Any advice for you, group number 3? What should you do? What is the advice? What should you do? Knight of Chalices. You need to go and conquer the world with your smile. Have a positive attitude. Whatever opportunity come your way, grab with open arms and do not say no. Do not say no to anything. This is the time to grab, to look for opportunities and grab them with a smile. Okay, you need to be looking for opportunities. Make the right move. Princess of Swords. You need to keep your eyes and ears open. You will have many opportunities to make wealth this month, provided you are keeping your eyes and ears open. Group number 3. Four of Chalices and Queen of Pentacles. I see that you always have been, not happy with the kind of money you have, and that is ending. You will have a treasury. You will have the money that you always wished. Okay, if you felt you never had enough, if you have a lot of uh, luxury items in your wish list, you will have it all. I see that you will make the money that you can buy things that you always wanted to buy. Okay, so that is the reading for you, group number 3 for the month of February. I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comment section if you liked this reading, and if you liked it, don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss such readings from me. And I will see you soon in my next reading. Till then, take care. Bye bye.